I'm here. I've just got in. Let me come round here. So I'm just checking this, my tractor out now. It's just like cool down a bit. So anyway, it's 30th, I think. It's Monday anyway. It's nearly New Year's Eve. That's what it is. And I thought I'll put something on. Hope you all had a good Christmas. We've had a relaxing, quiet Christmas, let's say. Not a lot's happened really. We've got one or two other people. Well, one or two. We've got literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of new people in country, haven't we? Not legally though, obviously. They're not going to know about this, I'm telling you now. No way. They've no intentions because they don't want to be seen to upset anybody, this government. They like last government. They're frightened to death for upsetting people. And obviously with all these coming into the country, there's less housing for everybody else. Oh, they ain't. No, what am I on about? I better most of that. Anyway, got to watch out because if Keir Starmer sees this, he might send coppers round. I don't know, find me here. Oh, yes, middle of bloody nowhere. How are they going to find me here? So, I can say what I want. Sodom. No, it's not affecting our housing. Or doctors, apparently. Because trying to get a doctor's appointment is, you know, you've more chance in getting a Willy Wonka ticket than getting a doctor's appointment at the moment. But the asylum, the illegal, let me make that clear, illegal asylum seekers aren't bothering. They're not a problem, and they're not going to infringe on our doctors. Why is that? Well, back to the first one. They're not going to affect the housing of the British working people because government's going to build new houses for them. It's not bad, is it? Not bad at all. Don't know where they get money from. Probably our taxes, obviously. And then they don't affect your doctors because they have private health care. You just couldn't fucking make it up, could you? You couldn't make this up. Unbelievable. So what we'll do is we'll crucify the pensioners who's worked hard all their lives and saved and paid into pot for pension and then get the eating allowance took off them. And then we'll crucify farmers. We'll absolutely nail them with inheritance tax. And I know people think I'm bashing on about farmers because that's what I like play about doing. It's got nothing to do with that. It's got nothing at all to do with that. It's absolutely disgusting. We're giving this, no, not us, because we won't give fuck all. I know you wouldn't. But Labour Party's giving more to foreign farmers than it is its own farmers, than our farmers. Work that out. Work that one out, because I can't, I'm sorry. Can't work it out, me. They've been in power 6 months now, this party. I've been thinking about it while I'm just coming in with tractor. I thought they've been in for 6 months and all they ever go on about is this deficit, 26 billion or something, what they picked up. They knew what they were doing when they wanted to run country. If he thought it was too much for him or it weren't going to be a good thing, he shouldn't have took job on. It's quite simple, isn't it? He's an arsehole. He's an absolute and utter arsehole. We're paying France millions and millions of pounds every week for them to stop the boats coming over. Well, it's not working. it's this way and stop. I'll tell you, until reform get in, which they will, this won't stop. I know Donald Trump's not, let me say, most people don't like Donald. Well, no, because he's just got in, so most people do like Donald Trump. It's not PC, but what he's saying is right. You know, it's out them all. What we should do, really, I honestly believe, is RNLI, which I used to contribute to, believe me. They used to get 15 quid, I think it was, a fortnight, 30 quid a month, direct debit. Because it's always something that I think we are them people. We never know when we're going to need them. Mind you, I'm 75 miles from the sea. I don't think I'll be needing them much. I'm not good at seaside. But some people do. But I'll stop giving them that. I'll cancel my direct debit when I'd seen footage of them going out and bringing these asylum seekers in, going halfway and meeting them. And they got spears on RNLI lifeboats where they can puncture life rafts. I don't get it. It's an invasion, basically, and it's been allowed to happen because we've got a government that's not got any bollocks. Quite simple. And if you say, oh, do you say about free speech? Well, we haven't got free speech, have we? Because if you say, oh, you're racist, straight away, race card comes out. And if you want to say, well, I'm racist, then fine, call me racist. Do I believe that this government should look after its own people? Yeah. If that makes me racist, crack on, I'm racist. If I believe that we should look after our own pensioners and our own farmers and our own unemployed and our own out of work and our own housing for our own people, yeah, I do. That makes me racist. If I believe that every asylum seeker in country, these hotels should be put into lockdown now and they should arrange flights and get them sent back to where they've come from, be it Africa, be it wherever, Poland, not Poland, where gypsies, Romani people come from. Just send them back. It's quite simple, send them back. We've got grown men, 20 and 30-year-old, coming into this country saying that they're 15. And they can't prove that they're not. It's crazy. It is absolutely unbelievable. Anyway, a few of them drowned over Christmas period, so it weren't all bad news with asylum seekers coming over. I don't think they should be in country. I don't, honestly. I think they're a threat. And I'm not going on about Muslims and all that. I'm not saying Muslims are a threat. I've got some friends who are Muslims in Sheffield. One of them is quite high up in mosque, actually. A lovely, lovely bloke. And he integrates and, you know, I'm not saying don't let asylum seekers come in because they're Muslims. It's nothing to do with that. But it's an invasion. And I hope you've all celebrated Christmas nicely. Don't forget, we're a Christian country. You don't have to go to church. You don't have to do out, really, but we're Christian. We just say we're a Christian country. If you want that to be different, then go to a country that ain't Christian. If you come in here, don't try and change our ways. You can see what kind of day I've had, can't you? Fucking nightmare, honestly. I've only just got in. And then I thought, oh, this needs cleaning. It's sloppy, honestly. Look at it. It's absolutely filthy. So that's going to be my job tomorrow, I think. I'm going to clean my tractor. Little grey Fergie. Well, it's a little black Fergie, but it is going to be grey when I eventually paint him. Call him Martin. How lovely is that? How quiet is that? How peaceful is that?
Kylie, get in here, you little bastard.
That's what I'm used to hearing, things like that. But there's none of that here. It's just quiet, peaceful. And I think older you get, the more you want that life. Done a lot of thinking this Christmas, actually. Yes, just balancing on Fergie. I have done a lot of thinking. And I'm gutted with Dave leaving, retirement. I'm gutted. I can't even begin to talk about that because that's just crap. Dave's my motoring manager and he's decided to retire for his mental health. And then that leaves me. So, I'll be going back to work, to team, in New Year. But I don't think it'll ever be the same, because we click. Then I think, hang on a minute, could I put up with this life? I don't need to work, realistically. I don't have to go to work. So why do I? Well, I love it. I absolutely love what I do. I love the vocation that I chose, or that chose me. But sometimes, lately, I think, do you know what? Just leave me here. Just leave me here and let me chill out. My amazing wife's in the house, probably doing tea. So I'm going to get going now because I don't know what time it is. I ain't got a clue. I ain't had my phone with me. I love not having my phone. I'm like a kid. Well, no, kids love having a phone. I'm opposite. I fucking hate having my phone with me. If you answer me, oh, hello, all the time. Well, I don't have to because I'm not on standby. I love it. Phone's in house, switched off. Well, it probably isn't switched off now, it's turned on. And I'm going to put it on to put this on YouTube and TikTok. Beard's getting a bit wild, I know. But I like it, you know what I mean? I ain't had to have a shave. Absolutely brilliant. First week in November I stopped shaving and I've raked up to it. Face is always warm and it's alright. I hope you all have a brilliant evening. I keep saying I'm going to post every day, but obviously if I'm just ranting, you don't want to hear that all the time. We all think the same, it's just it's difficult to do about. Nigel Farage will do something about it when he gets in, and they'll get in, without a doubt. Let's get this tosser out. And well, we've got 4.5 years to go of this pillock, and I dread to think what state country is going to be in 4.5 years. That's my biggest fear. People say we should just have an election night. Don't work like that. We can't. We have to do it as it's always been done, sadly. But anybody what voted Labour, you ought to hang your heads in shame. Every time you see them boats coming or think, oh, I've sided for this. Because he wants them people here. They want them to keep coming in. Because if they didn't, believe me, they'd stop it. We should be up and down that channel, without a doubt, turning them back. And as soon as they land, if they do land here, get them on a plane within a week and get them out. Don't matter what. Let's just fly them back. They'll soon stop coming then, And don't take them to France. Don't take them there. Take them as far as possible. Anthrax Island. Have you seen it on that, what's they call it? Silence of the Lambs. Where he can swim every day with a SWAT team around him, don't forget. And it's a proper place, Anthrax Island. I think it'd be a lovely place to send all this lot. They're not fleeing persecution. They're not fleeing because they want a better life. They're fleeing because they can ride off back at English working people. We've got enough with that, with Parliament doing it. We are bringing thousands and thousands and thousands in to also sponge off us. And if anybody's thinking, yeah, but they're doctors and all that, bollocks, they're not doctors. They're not doctors, they're rapists, they're child abusers, they're paedophiles. We haven't got a clue who they are, but we're just saying, come in, come into this hotel. I hope to God nobody at all uses them hotels after, because they've earned millions and millions with this. Disgusting. Anyway, I'm going. I'm going to lock this up and get off. I'll speak to you all later. Ta-ra.